Okay, my little chickadees, let's review some Halloween shit. Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to the show. My name is DDare Bionic, if you did not know, and I am black. With another spooky season video, what can I say? As you all know, I am absolutely obsessed with everything spooky, everything Halloween, as you can see by our lovely home behind me, as you can tell by all of the Halloween content that I have posted, which is like the first thing I've posted in a long time. So I love Halloween. I have dressed up for Halloween for many years, my entire life. I wish I had photos of me from when I was a kid for this. But unfortunately, I don't. I think the farthest back these pictures go is Halloween 2011 when I was in college. So I thought it would be fun to sit down, put some makeup on as I get ready for work, and do a little challenge where I, not challenge, but like a little video where I review previous Halloween costumes. Because I refuse to let the spooky season die, okay? Before I get into putting on makeup and reviewing these Halloween costumes, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get a notification every single time I post a video. I post a video weekly. And yeah, let's get into it, shall we? Okay, I have my photos pulled up. I'll obviously pop them up on the screen for you all so you can see what I'm looking at. And I kind of have a makeup look in mind. I want to do something simple and neutral. To kind of go along, like my shirt is green obviously, but I want to do something neutral because I've just been feeling the neutral vibrations lately and I don't know what's gotten into me. So we're gonna go in and do a cute little simple something. I might not even use any glitter. We might go all matte. We might do something like that, but I think I want to do some like browns, and I can't decide what is the right palette. You know what? I'm gonna pull out an oldie but a goodie, and I know this will get me through. OG House Lab Stands know her. Stupid Love. This is the first eyeshadow palette I ever bought, which is very fitting for doing a video about all of my Halloween costumes from the past. She's gorgeous. She's gorgine. She's got a great color story. As you can see, I have hit pan on Plastic Doll and this white 911. So we're gonna do something. This might be a little more colorful even than I kind of want to go, but I really want to use light up. So we'll see what happens. We'll see. Let's just get into it. Obviously going in with Ace Beauté. We're almost out of this, and I don't think they even sell this anymore, which makes me very sad because this is literally my favorite eyeshadow primer on the market. All right, we've mapped out our general shape. Let's get into the review. Okay, so first up we have a Halloween costume from 2017. I'm starting with the shade My Mind, which is like a deep brown. And we're basically just gonna, it's like a grayish brown actually. Just gonna outline the shape that we want. So this first look is Anubis. This is one of the first times I ever actually made my costume myself. It's really good, I must say. It took me a really long time, I remember. And I think so. My group of friends I used to go out with, they've all since moved away, unfortunately. My best friend lives in Chicago, and my other really good friend lives in Tulsa now. It makes me sad. But we used to get together every Halloween, and we would always have a theme. And I like that shape. That's pretty. And you know, this year the theme was deities. So I chose to go as Anubis. And I remember this didn't turn out the way I planned it turning out. And I honestly, I might redo this look. Comment down below if you want to see me take on the challenge of doing this Anubis look the way it was supposed to look. With my 2023 skill set. That would be a fun video, actually. I don't even have to wait until Halloween to do it. I could just do that whenever I want to. So comment down below if you want to see that. This Halloween costume redo video that I'm thinking about. The top was supposed to be, or the face was supposed to be a helmet, like shaped like a jackal. And it was supposed to have like studs, and it was supposed to be more like warrior-esque, like a young, I love this idea of making deities warriors. For some reason it was supposed to be like a young Anubis who was like a newly minted god, and it kind of turned out that way, not fully, but I'm very happy with how it turned out. Those like parachute pants almost, I made like I said, made this whole thing. This is vinyl with a gold lame inside lining, and then excuse me, hand studded. The mask I got from Johnny Brock's, which is a local, and it might even be like a regional or nationwide Halloween store, I don't know, but Johnny Brock's I got the mask from. And it was just a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to do. It was a lot of fun to make. This was my first really big undertaking. As in, I made the pants and the top. The Halloween costume you'll see next, like coming down the pipeline, is probably my favorite. You'll see it in a bit. It's not very next, but it's coming up. Anyway, so this outfit, I ended up having to add a top because it was cold as hell outside. I was supposed to be just completely bare chest. This is back when I was skinny. She was giving skinny legend. So this costume I'm gonna rate a 7 out of 10. For the most part, it turned out how I liked it. Not quite. Moving on to the next. Okay. Okay. So this is the first year I did 31 days of Halloween, which I want to do it again next year. I need to just get myself back into it. This was the first time I had ever covered my brows, and they came out fucking sickening. Like, there's very little, like, there's no retouching, like, making things look clean. There's just when I edit my pictures, and you will, like, have seen online, I don't really retouch unless it's something I don't like I forgot to move a prop, or I forgot to like wipe my hand off. Other than that, I don't digitally retouch my pictures. It's all color grading for me. I like to make them look sharp and almost cartoony. And these fucking horns, the way I ate down on the application of these horns, so I glued them down, and then I used synthetic skin, like that fake skin, sin wax I think they call it, on top of them to make it look like they were growing out of my head. This lip combo, bitch, she ate down. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. I know we just started, but this is a 10 out of 10. This cunty demon, bitch, she ate. Okay. Oof. Listen. Listen, Linda. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I have no idea. I was working with what I had. Can you believe that this is the same year as the picture we just saw? This is the same year as the cunty demon we just saw. Girl. Good God, girl, get a grip. This is during the pandemic, so this is 2020. I have no idea what this was supposed to be. I just had all these googly eyes and I started gluing them to my face. Don't know what. I don't know. For creativity, I'll give this 2 points. 2 out of 10. Moving on. Okay, I'm gonna switch to a really thin, really small brush. and take some no product and just kind of blend these edges out real quick. So this look, you've seen it on the Ookie Spooky feature artwork, which I do all that shit myself. Thank you. You're welcome. Where is... This was last year. Last year? Was this last year? Yes, it was last year. This was last year. This is Wolfie, my glam rock werewolf. And again, I most of this is just saturation. I don't really like to make my pictures look retouched. I don't like them to look edited. I like them to look edited, but not in the way of like I'm trying to completely change or like make my makeup look better or like, you know, like Facetune, whatever. And there's no shade to anybody that does. Do what you got to do, girl. But for me, I like just the high saturation, high contrast. That makes me very happy. So Wolfie was a costume I wore to work. Because we get to dress up at my job the whole weekend before Halloween. So you'll see another costume in here that is from that same weekend. This is another 10 out of 10 for me. The eyes, the eye shape, the brow, the concept, this like punk glam werewolf. Are you kidding? It's so stunning. It's so gorgeous. I like took some gray face paint and just like I made it look like I was in transition into a werewolf. Blood on the face in this. So good. 10 out of 10. Love it. Moving on. This is an oldie but a goodie. This is my first time, I think, playing around with not prosthetics, but like really getting into the makeup gig, like trying to make it look SFX. That's what it is, SFX makeup. So I got this like zipper blood kit from Spirit Halloween, and I did it. I like the way I did it, but I did it kind of wrong. There also is, you can see just a little bit of liquid latex on my forehead to make it look like I was bruised. I was supposed to be a greaser zombie. Nothing on the eyes. Why? I don't know. Nothing on the eyes. I hadn't been experimenting with regular beauty makeup yet at this point. So that could explain why I didn't do anything to my eyes. But this is a really cool look, and I have this really cute leather jacket that I bought. I had some gloves that had studs on them. This is a sickening look. This is really good. It's not great. It's not perfection. I'm gonna say 6 out of 10 for this one. It's good, but it's not like great. Another favorite. Okay, so this is, and you've seen this video. If you haven't seen it, click the title card above. This is Hades, from my version of Hades from Hercules. Hercules is my absolute favorite Disney movie of all time. The music is the best in all Disney movies. You can't tell from this picture, but my eyebrows are blue flames. And the hair, you can kind of tell, is this gray mohawk with blue lights through it. So you can see, and then I colored over my beard with makeup to make it look like blue flames. This whole toga situation, the velvet with the creepy cloth, made that by hand. The toga under it, I got from Spirit Halloween and just added the accoutrement, the, what do you call that? The trim. It's like got little skulls on it. And I dyed it light gray. I love this look. I don't necessarily love how the makeup turned out. The eyes just aren't really giving what I wanted them to give necessarily, but the eyebrows are sickening. The wig is kind of the basis of the whole look. I had the idea for this. I wanted a fiber optic wig, but this like blue wig this wig that would light up blue to signify its flames. I wanted one that would go blue to red, but I couldn't find them. So yeah, this is gonna get an 8 out of 10 for me. It's almost perfect, but there are a few things I would tweak for sure. I am going to cut the crease, because essentially we're going for like a little skinny baby cut crease. I'm going to cut the crease real quick. So this look is from 2 years ago. If you can't tell, I love my Cartoon Network villains. Seeing as this year I was Mojo Jojo, and 2 years ago I was him, his infernal majesty. I got to perform in this look, which is always my favorite. I love performing on Halloween. So if you are booking Halloween shows in next year, if you're looking for people to perform, I always come correct, and I always come and slay the house down. Boots, mama. So I got to perform in this at a little gig called Spookapalooza. It was a lot of fun. I knew I wanted to be him, and I believe I was doing 31 Days of Halloween this year as well. I don't know if I like the tone of this shadow. I'm gonna have to add something to deepen it. So it's his Infernal Majesty. I again made the garment. The dress that I'm wearing, which you can't really see, is handmade by me. I wore, instead of having to paint myself red because it was cold outside again, I wore a red like morph suit. The makeup is flawless. In this photo, I took all my pictures after the show was over, and I should have taken them before because my brows are coming off at this point. But still absolutely sickening. The makeup looks great. The outfit itself is great. 10 out of 10. Love, love, love this look. Ooh, yikes. Okay, this is another from my first year of 31 Days of Halloween. This is like a last minute look. I was rushing. I needed to come up with one. I didn't have an idea. I was gonna cover my brows, and then I didn't. I took the horns that I had used previously, which you actually already saw earlier in this video. I had all these fake spiders. I think this was supposed to be like a spider look. Whew, mother may I. It is horrible. This is terrible. This is really, really bad. And I can admit that. That's growth. So this is going to get a 0 out of 10 for me. And that's okay. I don't feel bad about it. It's not good. It is not good at all. And I posted these pictures online, and they still exist. Child, I definitely didn't think I was eating, but I thought it looked good at the time. It does not look good. Okay, you know this is from a long time ago if I have hair on my head. I was 19 years old in this picture. I wasn't even 19 yet. I was 18. This is 2011. This is the oldest picture in this video. I was Jack Skellington. I went to college at the School of the Art Institute of Chicago, and my first year there, the Halloween party theme was Tim Burton. And of course, I, a fan of Tim Burton, was gonna go as Jack Skellington, duh. Though my favorite character really is Oogie Boogie. The makeup is 2011. I'm wearing my best friend's jacket, which I somehow surprisingly fit, because I'm like 17 feet taller than her. I made the little Jack bow tie. It's cute. It's good for what it is. For nostalgia reasons, this is going to get a 7 out of 10 for me. If I were judging based on the makeup and not nostalgia, this would probably get like a 4. But this is going to get a 7 for me because this was a fun time. This is in the bathroom at my dorm. This was great. This was a great time. Maybe I'm going to go in with this like little red toned brown now called Stupid Love, just to give this a little bit more depth. This is last year or the year before. I don't remember. This is last year. Jasper from Steven Universe. And if you actually scroll back on my Instagram, you will see that I did not only Jasper, in her regular form, but I also did like transitioning into infected, or corrupted, not infected, into the corrupted form. This was great. This is all body paint. Also, you can kind of tell, obviously, but this is all body paint. I painted this all by hand. I'm very much a fan of this. There are some things I would tweak, clean my lines up a little bit. Really, that's about it. The lines could be a little cleaner. But other than that, I absolutely love this look. I think it's sickening. Why aren't my lips painted? Why am I just now noticing that my lips aren't painted? I'm docking a point for that. This is gonna get a 8 out of 10. Cause girl, why aren't your lips painted? Ooh, you can't really tell from that far away, but you see how that red just kind of deepened and made that more intense? Yeah. I don't think I've mentioned, this look is kind of inspired by Caramel on Drag Race UK Series 5, which is ongoing. She is my pick to win. She is an absolute icon. And I think it was not last episode, but the episode before. She was on the bottom, unfortunately. But she had this like beautifully crisp. Hold on, y'all. Hey. In the middle of filming that video, my mom called me. Life has happened since. I haven't had time to sit back down and finish it. So here I am finishing the video. Because I love you. Coming up next is this moon elf look I did. I believe this is my second 31 days of Halloween. And this is where you can see my makeup skills get a little bit better. That liner around the top is way too thick. I love the black top lip, purple bottom lip. Very stunning, very black girl coded. This piece of jewelry that I'm wearing is a gift from my partner and a good friend. I love it. I wish I could wear it more often. I had taken some like makeup and put it in my beard. This is the first time I actually highlighted my under eyes and like actually tried to contour and make my face look different, like change the shape of my face. You can't see from this image, but I created, using some of that that synthetic skin wax, some ear tips. You can kind of see it from this picture. My ears aren't shaped like that. I love the filigree that I drew around the face. I probably would have done it a little thinner and a little more intricate with my current skill set. But this is going to be an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Yeah, an 8 out of 10. Actually, yeah, an 8 out of 10. I really like this original character concept. Coming up next is my mummy. This is from my first 31 Days of Halloween. This is sickening. This is a 10 out of 10. This is a 10 out of 10. Let me tell you how I did this. I had all these coffee filters, these brown coffee filters, and I was like, I want to do a mummy look, but I don't want to wrap myself in shit. I just want to, like, you know, be covered up. So I did black makeup on the eye. I dirtied up these coffee filters to kind of make it look like I'm a recently mummified mummy. Very horror, very gore, very zombie-esque. I love that you can see just my 2 front teeth peeking through in this image. The way my eye looks, the dramatic lighting. Again, I don't edit my pictures for anything other than contrast and drama. This is stunning. This is terrifying. I want to do a full body version of this where I do head to toe, because you know these images that are like from here are truly just me dressed up from here. 10 out of 10 for the mummy. The mummy is really good. Moving on, this is 2015. This was one of my first times trying to do an original concept, like truly fleshing it out. I was the Overlord. I had this long brown cape that I think I dyed myself. I think it was white and I dyed it brown. This image is at the end of the night, so the makeup is not looking as good as it did at the start. But my skin was green, my hands were green. I have horns. I have this wig that I had like in little like twists to the back. I gave myself a unibrow, pronounced some of my lines, so I looked a little bit more menacing. Should have done a green or a black lip, but again, at the time, 2015, I wasn't really doing makeup like that. But this look is really good. It's really fun. It's very 2016 Halloween, very basic. I really thought I was eating down with this one. I left crumbs. There are a few things left on the plate, so I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. It's not awful, but it's okay. It's okay. This monstrosity. Okay, so it's not a monstrosity. Let me be right about it. I don't think I really knew what I was wanting to do, and so I didn't execute this as well as I could have. I just was kind of winging it, and I should have gone full tilt and really just did the damn thing. So this was supposed to be like a pop art skull. I think the pop art aspect of it is there-ish. The skull aspect is absolutely not. So for that and that alone, I don't want to look at this image for too long. This is going to get a 3 out of 10. I'm going to have to do this again. The color saturation is very good. Some of the elements are hitting right, but not enough of them to get above a 3 out of 10. And now we have come to my worst work. Okay, here's what's tea. This Halloween was not great. It was cold as hell outside. I really wasn't getting ready in my usual space. It just, nothing was hitting the way it was supposed to hit. This was supposed to be Reptile from Mortal Kombat. This is absolutely god awful. The makeup is horrible. The outfit itself is horrible. I was cold as fuck that night. This is a 0 out of 10. I'm gonna have to redo. I haven't done a Mortal Kombat character. I'm gonna have to redo Reptile and actually do it. Something about me and snake reptilian people, we don't get along when this comes to Halloween. So this is a 0 out of 10. No thank you. Please get rid of it. I'm pretty sure this is the only picture I took this night. And that was just to prove that I had done it. So moving on. The chunky brow, baby, the chunky brow, that gets me every time. This is supposed to be the lovely Sardonyx from Steven Universe, one of my favorite cartoons of all time. I don't hate this, but I don't love it either. I would love it more if I was able to actually execute the body of the costume. It just isn't giving what it's supposed to have gave. This is going to be a 3 out of 10 for me as well. It's pretty bad, and I could admit that. The gemstone looks pretty cool, and the eyes up top are okay, but it just, like, if you just looked at this, you wouldn't know it was Sardonyx. So, moving on. Ooh, this is another scary one. I need to get back to doing scary Halloween costumes because I'm really good at scary. This is my Scarecrow from 2020. This is my first 31 days of Halloween. My concept for this was just like a creepy, I think if I remember correctly, it was a man who was made into a scarecrow. I think that was my concept. I bought this shirt specifically for this costume. Again, coffee filters over the head. I had a bunch of twine that I took and glued to my lips and made my lips look all bruised and bloody. I took some video of this where I was like spewing blood and like, it was so gross. My hands are covered in blood. I can barely see through this burlap. This is a 10 out of 10, and this is one that, like, full body, it looks really, really cool. This concept was great. I ate this up. I'm gonna have to probably bring this back in a new form, but I love the coffee filters over the head. It makes it look almost whimsical, and I love a little bit of whimsy with my horror. So 10 out of 10 on my Scarecrow. Ooh, this is my sea monster. This is 2020 as well. Really, when I started, experimenting with makeup, I made my gills out of paper. And they look pretty good. I could do it very easily now with like the Synwax stuff. Sorry. I think I want to redo this look. And with my current skill set, I didn't need to draw these lines everywhere. I do love the gradient brow. I do love the gems above the brow. The gills I would redo. And I even like the teeth on the lips. My lips are so big, it's so hard for me to do like fake teeth things. I do like the teeth on the lips. But I would redo this and do it so much better. Comment down below if you want to see me redo any of these looks and which look you want to see me redo, and maybe I'll do it in a video for you. This I'm going to give a 7 out of 10 because this is a pretty good concept and a pretty interesting look. Every time I think I'm eating, I simply am not eating. This look I just called sick. I had run out of ideas at this point. And this was like in the middle of 31 days of Halloween, and I just wanted to get something out, and I had started with something completely different. I was painting my face green. I had this really ratty wig. So I just posed. I just posed. My arm looks good. And what's sad is like this is actually a really good picture. Like I like this image. I love the composition of it, but the Halloween look, baby, it's giving 0 out of 10. It's giving 0 out of 10. Yeah, easily. Oh, there's a video. I'll link it above. There is a video of me doing this look on this channel. This is my patchwork teddy bear. I miss those brown overalls. I need to start wearing overalls again. I miss this sweater too. I threw this sweater away and I don't even know why. I was peer pressured into throwing this grandpa sweater away. I'm bringing my grandpa sweater era back. But I wanted to do this. I had done so many spooky, scary things. I wanted to do something that was more cutesy bootsy. So I did a patchwork teddy bear where I glued these buttons on myself. I made the little like lines, and each patch is supposed to be like a different type of fabric. I think this is really cute and whimsical. I think I could go even further with this and like make some rosier cheeks, more buttony nose, something completely different with the brows. The brows did not come through for me. And actually create texture with makeup with a brush. I feel like I could execute this a little bit better now. So I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 and add it to my list of things that maybe I'll redo. My Ursula though, so my mom bought me, you can kind of see it in this picture. My mom bought me this little shell that I still wear. I don't wear it because the chain broke, but I carry it with me, and I actually got some new chain to fix it because I need to have that on me at all times. I made these tentacles. I hand sewed all 8 of these tentacles. They are attached to a belt with like with wire actually, and I thought it came out really fucking cool. Got so many compliments that night. I wanted so badly to enter a contest and sing Poor Unfortunate Souls, but I didn't get a chance to. But I think I ate this up. The theme this year was, this 2016, was gender bent Disney villains. So I was supposed to be Ursula's brother, Ursulon, but I ended up just being Ursula girl. Who cares? My friend Shisha was dressed up as Scar, and she ate down on her costume too, and the makeup. It was amazing, and that's why I miss Shisha. Shisha, if you're watching this video, I miss you, girl. This has been a dream for a really long time, and I want to redo this again, but actually make the outfit and the armor and stuff. Now that I know how to make the armor. This is, if you don't know, Zephramon from Digimon. Digital Adventures is it Digivolution? What is it? Digimon Frontier. I was obsessed with Digimon Frontier. Specifically, I was obsessed with Zephramon. I loved this bitch was so cunty. This image, the wink with the claw, and this blue wig that my partner let me borrow, and the fake feathers clipped into the wig, the body paint, the poorly painted over chest hair. Baby, this is cunt. This eye makeup look also eats down. Actually, I think I'm going to do this on my way to work today. Like, I'm going to get ready, do a little makeup before I go to work today. And I think I'm going to do this blue with the brown. Stunning. Love brown and blue together. I haven't even talked about the look itself. I thought this was incredible. Obviously, it needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I was building my skills still at the time. I love this, though. I love how cunty this is. I'm sorry. It's so good. I'm giving Zephramon an 8 out of 10. I feel like I ate this down, and I can't wait to actually do I want to go to a con and cosplay as Zephyrmon for real, baby. Oh, her entrance and everything, if I can find it, I will insert a clip. It gave me life. If I didn't know I was a little gay boy back then, baby. And we have come to our very final image. This is my best friend, y'all. This I forget what exactly she was supposed to be, but her makeup looked good. I had so many different ideas. I was supposed to be this grand wizard of the forest. I was gonna make this giant staff and have this crazy hat. None of that happened. This satin robe took me 3 days to hand sew. It's trimmed. It is not lined, girl, because we know I wasn't doing any of that back then. I had a wig. The wig was horrible. It was giving zombie Jesus. That is not what I was trying to give. So I think I just at one point was like, I'm a rich zombie, I think was what the conclusion was. Yeah, 0 out of 10 again. Actually, 2 out of 10 for the robe, because that robe got me through life. I wore that robe for many years after. It was very well made. Okay, it took me 3 days to make it. I wore that robe for many years after. So 2 out of 10 for the robe, 0 for everything else. And that is rating all of my Halloween looks from the past. Well, not all of them, but a lot of my Halloween looks from the past. I just pulled a couple that I thought would be fun to look back at. And I thought this video was a lot of fun. So if you like this video, first and foremost, comment down below if you want to see me recreate any of these looks, and the ones that I get comments on, I will recreate in videos coming. Halloween is 365 days a year for me, but makeup is fun and you can do it whenever, even if it's like fantasy, cosplay, all that shit you can do whenever you want to do it. So comment a look you want to see me redo in my 2023 style with my 2023 skills, and I will do that for you. I have some new music coming soon. Make sure you check my channel. Keep your eyes posted. Subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you get a notification when that song comes out. I'm very excited to be putting some new music out. It's been a long time coming. I put out my last song in June. Obviously, Melanin. Check it out. Stream it. But I lost my train of thought that fast. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get a notification every single time I post a video. I'm posting once a week, at a minimum, once a week again. I'm feeling back into the groove again. I'm charging forward. We're still on that road to 1,200 by December. I know I have had 316 followers or subscribers since January, basically, but I'm still on the road. I'm still trucking along, and I am excited to bring you some new content, some music videos, some new music, all kinds of stuff. So keep your eyes peeled and make sure you hit the link down below. Shop Lunar Side's hair color. Support my channel by supporting merch. I've got tons of stuff, keychains, pins, stickers, shirts, all kinds of stuff just for you that I will send you in the mail if you would like it. And I will see you all. Oh, make sure you follow me on all social media at DDare Bionic on everything. It's called branding. Look it up. And I will see you all in the next video. Love you. Mean it. Bye. I don't remember where I left off, and I could watch the end of that last video to see. But you know I'm not going to. Why would I do that? That makes too much sense.